Alright, y'all. I'm back. Before I get my little name out, I'm winding them on down on the road. Yes. Got 50-something% on my other one. It should be loaded up by the time I'm finished making this. One time doing videos on your desktop, you ain't gotta wait all day because you upload them up on your phone. Look at that. Okay, let's go. Alright, Leo, let's see what y'all got going on, though. Um, baby, baby, baby. Seven of Cups. I like that though. Seven of Cups can be clarity though. I told you, it could be sobriety, sober thoughts. Sober thoughts always doesn't have to be somebody like not doing drugs anymore. It could be a person who. Ooh, look at my mouth moving slow. All right, my bad. You got hair from reverse. You got Six of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Emperor reversed. And the Nine of Cups. Shit. King of Cups in the damn tower. Look at the fucking words out. Then we got the Justice. Wait a minute. God damn. Okay, I'm back. Shit. I said Seven of Cups. Let me just get all the cards out first. Because we got Judgment, Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I said Seven of Cups can be a card of clarity where it's understanding sober thoughts. It's kind of like when you deal with like a negative situation over and over and over again, to where like each time you have tried to do something or wanted something or reach for something, it could be the epitome of a failure, or it was not from, it was like from half-hearted, half efforts, or it could have been for instant gratification. Damn, it took me a minute to get that out. Okay. Shit. Oh, it took me a minute to get it out. Two of Pentacles, something like that, though. Shit. Okay, one more. We need one more. And then you got the World. I like that, though. Ooh. We got the World. On the bottom of the deck, we got Six of Wands. You got Page of Pentacles. Ooh. We got Page of Cups. Ooh. Two of Cups. Four of Wands. Let me see. Man. Okay, four of Wands can be like home partnership situations, marriages, commitments. You know what I'm saying? Two of Cups can be relationships as well, but you got Page of Cups here. Ooh. Page of Cups reverse could be in the form of like some unhappiness or not being able to believe, in a form of like it looks like somebody has some unhealthy attachments to the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords could be the behavior of somebody who is hard to talk to intellectually. It could be somebody that's kind of reckless. It could be a style of not a good listening skill, though. I would say that though. So for some of y'all though, this Page of Cups, it could be the discontentment with those though. I don't know, like if it's like a relationship, I don't know. Page of Cups first kind of like you need an energy of somebody who don't believe in love. Does it make sense? All right, then you got Six of Wands, and then you got Page of Pentacles. Six of Wands and Page of Pentacles, that could be with success, having a successful relationship. Page of Pentacles, that could be planting seeds and grounds and establishment, though. But I'm gonna say that though, I said Page of Cups is kind of like that lack of belief. Okay, you got the World though. I told you the World is upright. I like this because it's like the epitome of ascension, understanding, growth, is being fixated on the right things, trying to call things in from that manifesting energy of the alchemy type aspects. It's kind of like a highness, understanding. It could be travel. If it got something to do with success, this could be you trying to go to a higher level. If it's dealing with partnerships of certain people, media type purposes, or awareness in a job. Like you hear me saying, you got travel cards? No, you ain't got no travel cards. Yeah, but that's still a travel card. It is. But let's go. All right. First card out, you got hair front reverse. Woo. Then you got the emperor. I mean, you got the hermit in reverse, and the Nine of Cups and the Two of Wands. Hierophant could be some point of, if it's like a marriage or a relationship though, Nine of Cups, it could be wanting something different ideally though. For some of y'all though, Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups, this could be you like retracting or like speak not being around somebody, because the Hierophant energy could be a very forceful style type of person. It could be going back to school, it could be teaching, it could be learning, or whatever the case may be. But I tell you, it's like a decision making here. But for some of y'all, though, it's kind of like you retracting, like maybe in your state of peace from somebody like who is very forceful or a lot to be able to deal with. It could be a very unorthodox type of situation, though. So I will say that, though. Okay, you got Six of Pentacles reverse. You got King of Cups, and you got the Tower, and you got Three of Cups reverse. I told you, ooh, this got something to do with friendships and people and certain things. I knew it. I called it. I knew it. I knew it though. The Six of Pentacles is a card of like if you're in a workplace dynamic. The Six of Pentacles can be like, oh yeah, you could do this, or it could be a boss ideally. Though. Oh no, you hear me say this all the time. Yeah, you could take up more time. It's no problem. Da, da, da. Like it's kind of like you're not giving, like you're not getting back. Like say for instance, it's a friendship. It's kind of like in a point of where it's kind of like I want this, but they ain't give you this. If you want a relationship, your lover ain't doing this. It's kind of like those type of things. So King of Cups in a Tower type moment, and the Three of Cups the nature of unwarranted criticism, but it also could be like one when it cuts certain people off. This could be friends who celebrate bad behavior. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's like it's on the other hand, in the thoughts process, thoughts, feelings, it's kind of like, oh shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like wanting to retract the thoughts and the feelings aspects is kind of like, oh, here we go. You know, that's kind of like gifts with strings attached. I'm like, go ahead, girl. You know what I'm saying? Playing on your heartstrings. And then you got in an action base, this is the overall outcome. First of all, da, 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 you know what I'm saying? Queen of Swords could be a very tactless style type energy. You could be somebody in a point of that's like emotionally fed up. You got Justice and the Judgment, and then you got Two of Pentacles. So for some of y'all know, it's kind of like you're juggling back and forward. I don't know if you're trying to deal with something, if it's a mom, if it's a parent, ideally though, or a relationship, or whatever it is. But I tell you, it's like this back and forward energy is kind of like up, down, up, down. And I told you, Two of Pentacles could be a very micromanaging energy. It can be a very micromanaging energy to where it's kind of like okay, let me do like you know what I'm saying, like needing to do what to do, like all those different types of things. So some of y'all could be juggling fair and right, precise judgment. Ideally, though, when it comes to certain things, though. So I don't know. It's like this back and forth, 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 back and forth. Could be some legal type case going on. I would say that though, waiting on some form of a judgment, going back around, running from lawyers. Ideally, though. It could be thought process though. It could be thinking though, because Queen of Swords can be somebody who's very logical. It's just when the Queen of Swords turn reverse, it's just at the point of where it's like all cats out the window. Where it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like all hills out the window though. So I would say that though. So that's why I say it's like, ooh, wait a minute, wait a minute. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Devil. What the fuck is going on? The Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess is not the epitome of somebody who would be in the form of where I would want to seek spiritual counsel from them. I would not. I would not. Because Queen of Pentacles could be a very dark type style person, ideally, though, in the form of when it comes to anything of learning type matters. I wouldn't trust her. It's a very sneaky, manipulative, oh, I'm going to say what it is that I need to do in the form of. So that's why I say Queen of Pentacles. I don't know if this got something to do with money type matters. It could be somebody that's very fixated. You know, six of Pentacles could be the buttering up, wanting somebody to do something, though, in the form of playing on heartstrings, ideally, though. So that's what it kind of looks like. Then you have Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Devil, though. So for some of y'all know, the Devil, you hear me say, it could be bondage, though. Because this got something to do with a family or a situation, though. For some of y'all, like I said, a lot of people have friendships or relationships or connect with people from an idea of trauma bonding. It's kind of like that style of energy, though. I would say that, though. Trauma bonding. I would say that, though. But one of y'all, though, y'all fuck out with some dark ass magic, though. And then be out here trying to manifest. And then this is what you're trying to manifest from. And then it's like, nope, you got it on. For some of y'all, that could be the psychological stronghold, though. Like you hear me say, wanting to, like, assuming, like, oh, I would never get this. I would never have this. Da, 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 da. And, like, that's what keeps it. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, you won't. Like, you won't. It's kind of like that type of form of. High Priestess is a card of somebody who doesn't necessarily sit well with certain situations. So, the High Priestess could be a person that, in the form of, doesn't know discretion. Ooh, this like got something to do with family. That's a lot like parents. Ooh, okay. Let's get back on subject. um, I said that though. Queen of Pentacles though. Mm, I don't like it. I don't like it though. You hear me say? Because this would put somebody in the mind frame of like if you're in a time of need and you're wanting something and you're juggling and you're trying to come up with something and then boom, here go the Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, I can do this. I can do this. 'Cause this could be you. And somebody's like, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm already sick for like not sick in the form of like somebody that knows their shadow and like very demented and like fuck off, I don't want it. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could be like that though. But if you're in the form of like in the Six of Pentacles reverse, this could be someone like that could come up and tell you this bullshit. You like, oh yeah, you get what I'm saying? And like, no, I said if you in a form of where you're looking for something, the devil energy, you take opportunities from people like this or situations like this and be like, well, I guess it's like a bondage or stronghold. So if you're trying to or you're making certain friends, ideally though, because Six of Pentacles, where you hear me say if it's a friendship, it's kind of like I owe you. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like in the state of I owe you. You did this for me. It's kind of like somebody never lets something go. So it's kind of like if those are the type of friends you make or relationships or people you make or tethered to something, it seems like somebody wants a sense of freedom. To freedom. We got Four Swords though. Four Swords is the energy of stress. I tell you that's something somebody who holds something over somebody's head all the time. You got King of Swords and here. I said that though. It is though. You got Scorpionic energy reverse, King of Swords. That could be an energy of like cutting certain things out. That's being very Queen of Swords will sit there and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. That's the feminine type aspects. I told you, feminine energy necessarily kicks in for a lot of people a little too late to where they only see somebody's wounded or in the form of or necessarily giving off the illusion of hurt for somebody to come in. King of Swords necessarily is the executing type energy to come across and say like, oh, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. No, I'm done. But this is the Scorpionic energy, though. I told you that is like that energy there. It could be something that's drudging up. It could be something that somebody don't want to let go. It could be an obsessive energy, a possessive holding on. You know what I'm saying? It's that. That's exactly what it is. Dead ass when I say bondage. That's exactly what it is. Top tier. It is. Ooh. Ooh. Let me just say that though. Ten of Cups. Yeah. I told you, I said it's got something to do with like parents or familiar in certain situations. Though, Ten of Cups can be like toxic parents. You heard me say that earlier. Emotionally abusive people, just not happy. Like you go and say you put your needs before everybody else. It's kind of like, oh yeah, you get used to the dysfunction. Again, necessarily when you want out, you don't have out. Five of Cups. There could be grief. Some of y'all could be dealing with the loss of somebody. Though I will say that though. Woo, woo. I will say that though, because you got Six of Swords and Temperance, Five of Cups. So some of y'all could be dealing with the loss or dealing with somebody on the emotional type matters or wanting or cutting something out though. Because the Five of Cups, there could be the energy of grief, remorse, guilt, like those type of things, and like moving on to a state of peace. For some of y'all, it's like y'all moving to a state of peace. I would say that or trying to move to a state of peace or to be able to get away though. I don't know if somebody's doing it to you or you're doing it to them, but it's kind of like somebody wants to get away from that. You got Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, though. I kind of feel like with that Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, though, that's like going what necessarily follows through for you, whether it's love, whether it's relationships, commitments, all those different types of things. I would say that, though, Ace of Cups is the type of thing, though. Eight of Pentacles is like paying attention. I would say hair front could be going back to school or working or putting some investment interest in. So they could be going to go talk to some other person, therapist, putting time into you. What the fuck am I going to do with this? Putting time into you in a form of putting time necessarily into you and, you know, instead of this, though, the Five of Swords. Putting time and interest in certain things that you love or the ideal you want. Because Five of Swords can be an energy of the fight. So your Five of Swords energy is very rambunctious though. Like that's the energy of like it's always in the form of like Five of Swords can be Five of Swords can be the energy of a person. Where we at 14. Okay, Five of Swords can be the energy of a person who I tell you that's a very tricky energy because you could be defending yourself. could be standing up, but when you always in a combative, intellectually or emotionally type state with people or situation, it always makes somebody feels like they're the antagonist or you're the antagonist and not know how to deal with those situations. As I said, you got Seven of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. That's what I said. It looks like you want to move forward towards a state of peace, but at the same time, with the Seven of Cups energy and the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, it looks like it's a situation though where somebody goes back to a state of the old friends, old paradigms, old situations, old unhealthy emotional attachments. Like you become clear whether that's losing something, your power, or the situation, or a fight, or I don't know. I'm saying it's like this though, because Four of Pentacles could be very needy people, clingy people, people who always, like you know what I'm saying. But it also could be a shift of opening. But I don't say it's like a heart chakra opening because you got Eight of Pentacles, but somebody returning back. So maybe a new warm felt emotions though. Whatever that is. You got Knight of Wands, you got Ten of Swords, you got Ten of Pentacles, and you got Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I said Knight of Wands. One of y'all like that situation. Yes. Oh shit, that's burning shit up. I was wondering, I was like, what the fuck is that damn burner spell? It's me, my dumbass. It's me. Okay, Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords is the energy of rushing in through hardships. Ten of Wands, that's that burden energy. That's exactly what it is. Maybe you everything for everybody else and you wondering where the fuck everybody else is at for you in your fucking life. Or maybe somebody necessarily feels that way about you. But I kind of feel like it's a strong devil energy here at play. And when I say devil energy, that could be tethered to the past of certain things, or issues, things that necessarily don't work out for you, things that don't make you happy in the form of to where it blocked certain things because a lot of people allow certain things in their life and it causes a form of chaos or ruckus though. Because I told you on the bottom, we got justice and a judgment. So it's like air and chair, clearing out karmic type cycles, getting the will done, and being able to move forward, not necessarily staying with the old. So a lot of y'all kind of feel like it's this tug of war, whether it's with you or with life or certain situations, even if it's just in your mind, it's kind of like, oh, well, yeah, all right. Okay, all right. It's kind of like, no. It's kind of like somebody tethered to the idea of something, though. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, all right. I'm like, it's like this. Keep in mind, know how to be you. It could be another person. You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's like somebody tethered to something. We at 4 o'clock. All right, okay. And then too, like I said, from a magical type aspect though, and I keep telling a lot of people that when your ass ain't ordained and you just be out here slinging and flinging a whole bunch of style of magic in the form of, how do you expect the universe to give you that back? If you immature when it comes into a style of your magic or understanding when it comes to certain things, you gonna get that shit right back. You get what I'm saying? Like this is the lovers. The lovers card is a form of you giving what the fuck you are receiving. I would say that though. And that is it though. But you got Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Empress though. But for a lot of y'all though, I kind of feel like when we talk about those environmental factors, because Six of Cups can be a card of childhood trauma though. Seeking some form of assistance though. That's why I said it looks like some of y'all are trying to put in the work. Ideally though, working with something that don't know if it's a person. But one of y'all know y'all gotta make peace with y'all past, whether it's with a parent, a mom, a person, ideally though, whether it's losing, dealing with, ideally though, like that's keeping y'all stuck. Like that's the point of the stubborn, because that can be a part of stubborn immaturity, and keeping that could be somebody else. Ideally though, I don't know if it's trauma with a person, childhood trauma with a mom, a dad, a father figure, whoever it is, whatever it is. But it looks like that experience or relationships keep somebody in the position where they keep procreating and the empress aspects when it comes to other people in life. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay, all right. Because there's a Knight of Pentacles reverse. That's like a flighty energy. It's not flighty, but it's stubborn though. It doesn't. It's you know how to say hold your mule. Like the Page of Pentacles is ready. You go to them. I'm ready. Like I'm fresh on the market. I'm ready. The Knight could be a floating energy when you're trying to find yourself in life, build a home, get a car, start a job, a career. It don't know. Like it don't know. It literally don't know. I digress. Okay, let's go. Keep in mind, I told you this. You got Two of Cups. You got Chariot. Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Woo! The Moon. As we wrap this up, we pull out that next spread, the Star. That's y'all sister sign. Y'all might be operating in your sister sign though. Yeah, you might be. Okay. You got the Sun and the Nine of Wands. So I say you might be operating in your sister sign though. That's Aquarius though. For a lot of y'all that don't know though, that's your sister sign. Might got Aquarius placement. Don't know. Might got an Aqua Moon. Ooh. Like look at that. Somebody might got an Aqua Moon. Aqua Moon. Or Cancer Moon. Stop. Cancer rising. Cancer Venus. All right, let me stop. Okay, but let me stop. Two of Cups in the Chariot though, that could be some form of relationships. I tell you, like that's like not winning, triumphing styles. For some of y'all though, that's like the forcing of certain things, people, relationships, and connections though. Kind of say that though, it could be a lacking. This is slow to speak, slow to build. I don't know if this is the environments for certain people because you got Page of Wands and Pentacles. Page of Wands, that could be problematic. You know what I'm saying? Always in issues, always in somebody who's going to live, or they're like this kind. That's the environment though, because Ten of Pentacles could be family who's at each other all the time, all the fucking time. Like Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups is the epitome of the love that a lot of people will seek. And the unsurety, because you hear me say doubt is an emotion that a lot of people don't feel. I wouldn't want you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't want you know what I'm saying. Like people that are like I wouldn't know if you came with love. Like I don't know, do we? That's where the High Priestess comes in. But if you too busy operating here in a form of needing for somebody to tell, to show, to give, yeah, I said it. Keep in mind, this could go to either way. Somebody could be saying this about you. You could be saying this about somebody else. You got the moon and the star, though. That's weird. Because I told you, did we get the sun? We got the sun. It's weird. It could be an eclipse, though. Yeah, I like that. No, I like that in the form of, but I like that the moon and the sun and the star. I tell you, stars don't shine. They shine in the night. But for some of y'all, this is dealing with that, though. For some of y'all, though, pregnancy. That's what it is. Oh, hey, I said that though. Like, look, check this out. I don't know if y'all be into spiritual type matters or if it's dealing with like procreating or want to have kids or whatever. Some of y'all feel to recognize though. It ain't always feminists that be blocking. It's not always feminines from the aspect of where your body, you know what I'm saying, it's not procreated in the form of egg. Sometimes it's the masculine. Sometimes it's certain experiences. Sometimes it's certain things. Sometimes it's a masculine energy. I would say that though. Sometimes it's them. So when it comes into like the sacral type aspects of certain experiences from childhood trauma, certain things that they work on. It's not always the feminine boots. Sometimes it's the masculine. All right. Then you got the sun and the Nine of Wands. That's why I said for one of y'all though, that's an eclipse. Like one of y'all, it's like Nine of Wands is the energy of being vulnerable. One of y'all don't know how to deal with your own vulnerability. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. But I kind of feel like this Hierophant came to you, told you, because Six of Pentacles could be like blackmail, da 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 da, do this, in the, ooh, my shirt. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all on this reading. That shit was about to go sour. 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 What we got on the bottom of the deck over here? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, the Nine of Swords. Yes, the Page of Swords. Yes, the Three of Swords. No. No. Because you got the Hang One and the Three of Wands. Damn it. Three of Wands and the Hang One is kind of like. Three of Wands is the energy of the Hang One. It's like being so fucking emotionally numb to shit. Like, Woo! Especially when it comes to heartbreak, certain situations, Page of Swords. You go to the Nine of Swords. They go to stress, the guilt, the worry, the insomnia. Oh, I can't sleep. Da 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, somebody's so emotionally numb. Then you got the world. When y'all going through a divorce, or you around somebody that's going through a divorce or a separation or dealing with certain changes in the marriages, though, or wanting to deal with something? Because some of y'all in a marriage, though, I would say that, though. It's kind of like somebody's dealing with that, though. I don't know if marriages or the topic of kids or ideally is coming up. And one of y'all feel very strongly about it, though, to where it seems like if you're in a relationship that's very personable, I kind of feel like it's bringing out the worst in you. If it's dealing with like a partner, though, if you're speaking of like marriages, where do we see ourselves? I kind of feel like it's bringing out the worst in your behavior. Let me just say that, though, because I think it's rooted into the childhood form of situations. I would say that, though. Mm-hmm. But one of y'all gotta make peace with your past. But if you're in a spiritual type aspects, do sacred work that. One of y'all trying to call in love ideally those get grounded in your magic and stop slinging that shit off towards other people. Then maybe love will come to your door, but in the form of it's just gonna meet you in the form of chaotic. You always gonna meet people who always need help to pay the karmic debt in the form of to pay for your wrongs. So it's always gonna like you be out here building a fucking deal. Okay, let me tell you. All right, let's go. Whew, Jesus, I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, I hate it here, and I want to go home. Trust I know. I'm gonna be right here like I gotta build a nigga again. I'm just playing. But other than that, though, it's how issues that can be worked out. By the way, my name is I don't know. I don't want you to say my name. My reading channel is Marsha Brady. Yes, but because I don't want to keep talking about my real name. But you can check out the November monthly reading because I said that was going to be Scorpio reading was going to be like a madhouse syndrome. And every person that I have read it, though, because you hear me say, that's the sign of like the shadowy type aspect. If it come out, I would read you. It's more of a dark occultic type aspect. So you want to get to know. It's easier to sit in the dark or be evasive or act like certain things don't bother you, suppress or like going down a rabbit hole and following something really quickly. Like it's easy to be in that nature though. Damn near every person's sign I done did is reflecting some bullshit. So I'm just like, God damn. Right, so yeah, you are not alone. Let me say that. You are not. Let me just say that. You are fucking not. Okay. Alright, let's get back on the subject. Let's turn a little personal. Oh, King of Cups again, reverse. You are not alone. Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. Five of Cups reverse. Eight of Swords. Two of Wands and a King of Cups. I got a lot of stress cards. Like, what the hell y'all got going on in your life? I know it's family, work environment problems, but not saying that it's easy though to cut those out though. You got Empress. Not saying that it's easy to cut it out though, but why? You know what I'm saying? I said that though. There's certain people. Like, if you can't cut them out, or you're not in the moment to cut certain things out your life, I bet you won't start working on you. You got five of wands. I bet you won't start working on you, your emotional happiness, and your needs. Once you do that, I'm telling you, you're gonna be around here like, get the fuck out. Act. That's how you're gonna be. Act. Page of Swords reverse. Whew. My niece, yeah, she is a good one. Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands and the Hermit though. For some of y'all, it's needing to go into hermit type mode to be able. Though I told you, Page of Swords could be an energy of cattiness, but it also could be spying or lack of trust. Though I would say that though, because you got Eight of Swords and the Two of Wands, one of y'all may be in a card of saying like, I don't know who can I trust, who can I trust. But one of y'all being nosy as hell, and this bring you like a whole lot of pain. And that's why I said for one of y'all though, it kind of feels like if a certain friend, certain relationship, if you understand it like the ride or die type concept. I thought that was coming. I thought I was about to pause. Somebody's more in that ride or die type concept, and I told you it's kind of like one of y'all is pushing y'all into a hermit type mode. Girl, that's enough when you be like ride or die for certain people. Sometimes you just gotta be like, I'll be when you get there. I'm on the way. Hold on, let me press pause. Hello. Okay, you got shit. You got four swords. If she walked in my door one more goddamn time, I'm gonna go punch her. You got King of Cups reversed in the Fool, and you also have Eight of Pentacles. Y'all know I told you they're like, y'all got too much mental and not enough cups. I don't like that though. Like y'all got too many swords, too many days. When it comes to the emotions, the base of overall you, the concepts of what makes you feel good, you happy. It ain't a lot of them though. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not, and that's weird. So that's where it can seem like when it comes to your own emotional concept, where like when it deals with vulnerability, where somebody doesn't deal with that really good. Then you got Five of Cups. Ooh, wait. We got Five of Cups reversed. And then you got the Moon and the Empress though. That would come out because I'm telling y'all got like a lot of heart chakra type blockages right here, and it's annoying the fuck out of me. You got the Wheel of Fortune reversed though. Five of Cups in the Moon and the Empress though. For some of y'all, when it comes to the art of love, growing roots, understanding, loss, lack, femininity, the aspects of a whole. For some of y'all, this is y'all. Y'all just the moon. Like the moon is the moon. Like it is. It's just the moon though. But moon brings out true intentions though. It really do though. Like the moon can be a very evasive. I don't know. It brings out stress, worries, fear. So when it goes through hard time, you don't know. That's an audio you don't know. Five Cups is a grief card though. Empress could be like losing a parent. Ideally though, that could be with a lack of though. Moon or feminine or aspects or a lover, child, whatever it is though. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune though. Going through those bad times that cause arguments and fights in your life that make you feel like, am I doing enough? What is it I need to do? Am I going here? What is it? There's like a left, right, tug, pull. What the fuck am I supposed to do? If you're straight though, let me just say this though. If you like, say for instance, you're straight in a form of when it comes to relationships, this is the epitome of relationships to where like a masculine wouldn't know ideally how to deal with a form of relationship. It would always be this internal conflict where it will project out onto another person. If it was a masculine, ideally though, if it comes to too masculine, too feminine, whatever the fuck it is. In those type of aspects, it would always be the same as well. It would be like, I don't know. That's when it would be, I don't know, da da da. Because I told you the high priestess was reversed when it comes to intuitiveness. Listening to your intuition starts with listening to your emotions. And when you don't listen to your emotions, that's what it seems like you're in this state of uncertainty. You go through this wheel that you get on, and it just feels like, what the fuck? And that could be self sabotaging energy. It is prime time. How Mercury's in Scorpio as we wrap this up. Okay, you got Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I told you that is that could be arrogant, egoist, show off, boisterous, whatever the fuck it is. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's a relationship, that's not a good trait though. It could be somebody that's very jealous. Ooh, that's not good. Angry like. Six of Cups. King of Pentacles though. I said that though. Somebody who could be very controlling. I don't know. This has got something to do with family. Could be siblings, people. Ugh. Hang one. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reverse, I like that though, because that's recuperation. Five of Pentacles reverse is like when you know spiritually what the fuck you need to fucking to be able to let go, to be able to move. Or this King of Pentacles energy. That could be somebody like who's very controlling with financial type aspects, or somebody that's, you know, keep in mind the King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles is reversed. And I told you that's two energies of somebody that don't know what it is that they want. They know what they want. It's like somebody to say, no, don't do this. No, don't do this. And it's like, well, what are you gonna do? It's like that type of style energy though. I'm telling you, like when it comes to building romantical type aspects of interest of love or healing. Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands though. Again, making peace with your past. Self-reflecting, younger you, old experiences, being able to teleport, astro, project backwards. And the Knight of Wands. Ooh. Okay, let me hear it, y'all. Y'all pushing on my goddamn time. Y'all pushing me on my goddamn time. Open it up, Bobby. Pause. right, y'all. As we wrap this up, we finna pull from the animal tarot. Animal. What the fuck we gonna name it? I ain't even think of a name. I don't know. I ain't even think of a fucking name. I think as you a Capricorn, it's like I need a break. You get what I'm saying? Because Capricorns was like, whoo. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we're taking a break. Yeah, that's what we do. Turtle, turtle. Got the crow, the horse. I like that though. Crow is wisdom. It is clairvoyant. It is psychically in tune. Horse could be the speed of slowing down. Ooh, we got the really speaking. Raccoon, shadowy. It's a shadow. Living in the shadow of the ego. How certain things get done. You got the bat knowing what it is that you need to get. Well, what's the shark? What's the shark? You only had two that was reversed, so that's good though. You got no three in a horse. You got crow and a horse. That's all about slowing down when it comes to speed and stamina, being able to slow certain things down though. For some of y'all though, this is like the intuitiveness, or when it comes to certain conversations or whatever the case may be, it's like slowing down those type of concepts though. Oh, what reading was that? I don't know what it was, but I said that during the reading though, because y'all had the golden egg. But I said like this is tough to break through. If I told you, yeah, I'm trying to focus. I can't. Wait a minute. It's here. Wait a minute. I can't. Wait a minute. Y'all had the in a reading a while back though. I can't. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna post it on my Twitter when I find it. But I said about Leo, it was like at one point in your life you could only understand something if it was negative. Any other thing than negative, you couldn't. You couldn't. You couldn't. And then it was like with the egg, the golden egg, which was a heart chakra. It was like, don't touch the egg. I go around everything else. But you touch my fucking egg, it's a problem. And that was the heart. Direct exposure, revealing true nature and desire. When it is out of balance, it is sneaky and destructive. It may be tempting to continue to pretend that nothing is wrong, but when the shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. That's where it feels like this. It feels like where some of y'all may get anxiety, heart type problems, whatever it is, though, breathing, respiratory. That's what it kind of feel like, though. I tell you, raccoon ain't nothing but shadowy type aspects. It really is. That's like more of the ego type basis when it comes down to creativity or wanting to do certain things. The bat, I tell you, that's about sacrifices, letting certain things go, darkness, leading to a rebirth. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, it accepts, it adapts, it adjusts. When out of balance, it refuses to let go and it reminisces. So that's what I said for some of y'all. Yeah. So yeah, the bear ain't nothing about recuperating on your time, your losses, sitting up like a fat man and say, you know what? I'm gonna take a nap. So that's what I said. For some of y'all know, I think that's like majority of the issues. It's like a run away from the pain. God damn, I would be down to y'all ass and y'all would take all my goddamn time. Ooh, I said this was a family matter though. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. You and your loved ones are safe. Said that though. One of y'all look too practical. I didn't see no spirit at all. Let me just say that though. And then you got you and your loved ones are safe. Could be a family type matter though. You got full and new. Some of y'all is relinquishing old ways when it comes to communication, understanding, downloading information, intellects, and then when it comes to spirituality, incorporating new techniques, not in the form of like everybody trying to hop on magic, but it's understanding what it is that you want to do with your life, your creator, whoever it is that you need. uh you and your loved ones are safe. This could be a family type matter at this point of to where like they're going through certain arguments or certain situations or whatever. It's kind of like if you need to work on you, it's kind of like no, I need to step back and put time into me. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, that's what I said for some of y'all, but that's the energy. Keep in mind, like I said, this could be you or somebody else. So I want y'all in the comments, even though nobody comments. So somebody saying, hey, you want some sex? I'm like, no, I don't. Nothing, nothing will come in this situation though. I like it though. That's and what do you need to release? Nothing will come in a situation. I say that over and over and over again. That's the point of where, like, if you argue with family, come keep going about the same situation over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like, what is it bringing? To the point of, it's like, what do you need to release? So for some of y'all know, it's kind of like with spats with certain people or arguments or miscommunication that cause stress, worries, anxiety. It's kind of like, why am I talking to you? Like at that point of like, that's when you need to start asking questions like, damn, a time for healing is the last card out. On that note, though, say you are very close to achieving your goals. On the bottom of the deck, you got surrender to the divine. Didn't I say that though? Yep. So that's why I said a lot of y'all say full moon in Pisces. That means you need to relinquish certain old thoughts, old paradigms, old beliefs, old systems, certain things. So on that note, you guys, I'm gonna go because I don't want to feel y'all energy all tight in the chest. You know, I kind of feel like it's low key a psychic attack. One of y'all got like a tight in the chest. But there's neither here nor there though. That's what I said. Count your triggers, figure it out, work what you gotta do, get somebody out of my energy field. Cause Shawty can't do that. I'm out of service. Out of service. Other than that, I'm gonna go use some chicken. I don't even know what the fuck we gonna name this though, cause it was so long. So I don't know. I really don't know though. I don't know what the fuck we gonna name it. What was it? Because we had so many good gems. I don't know. I'm just put watch for your damn self. That's it.